As soon as I started this reading, a cardinal started singing out right outside my window. I don't know if it's picking up on video, but it's extra odd because there's actually a mockingbird nest in the shrub right outside the window, and normally the cardinals don't get close enough to the window now because of the mockingbird nest. And because it's showing up for this reading, I feel that that is a specific message for someone, that a cardinal is a symbol for them. And I never plan these readings, I always just feel the urge to make a video. So the fact that this feeling of needing to make a video is timed with this cardinal outside the window just makes me laugh. But I have been picking up the energy of Archangel Michael the last couple days, so I know that this is going to be a message from him. And I went ahead and pulled a card to kind of feel out the energy of what this reading is going to be about. And I pulled the card, Live the Question, Curiosity, Open Your Mind, Live into It. And that's something that's been coming up a lot lately, this idea of curiosity and exploring and discovering and that childlike wonder. And it feels to me that the angels and Archangel Michael are guiding us back to ourselves, to have curiosity and to explore, because what we're really doing is going back to the truth of ourselves in this process. And the guidebook for this card says, to live the question is to fully engage with the uncertainties of life rather than simply seeking quick or easy answers. It invites us to be open to experience, to explore and reflect, and acknowledge that journey itself can be just as valuable as any destination. In essence, it encourages a state of curiosity, wonder, and humility as we navigate the complexities of being human. And speaking of exploring, this dragon deck fell when I was putting this reading together, so I'm really curious to see like what card wants to come out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side. Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. It's interesting too that these are two different decks and they're both orange. And that to me connects to that chakra of creativity, which is linked to exploring and discovery. And the card says open to knowledge. And this one says open your mind. And I'm hearing expansion, that Archangel Michael is preparing you for an expansion. And in my mind, I just see someone's aura getting larger and brighter, like your vibrancy shining out, expanding more into the universe. And I'm hearing taking up space, that you will be taking up space. And that may not be a comfortable place for you to be. That you're someone that has spent a lot of time in your life not taking up space on purpose, trying to not be seen and not be visible. And I feel like that time is ending, and it might be difficult to be in this new space of being seen. And I see this card, and there's like this mountain all around her, like she's being covered. Like no matter what way you look at her, you can't see her. And I feel like she's going to the top of the mountain. And at the top of the mountain, there won't be any kind of covering. She'll just be completely exposed. And I guess that's the journey that Archangel Michael is talking about, this energy, this journey of becoming yourself, becoming comfortable with being seen as yourself. And why? Why do you need this comfortability? I can't say that word. Comfortability to be seen. And Archangel Michael is saying, because you are going to be one of the guiding lights for other people. And this dragon here has a staff, and it's like the dragon's leading the other dragons, leading the pack. Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. And the first thing that pops into my head with this card is New Earth, that you are going to be a leader, a lighthouse for this new earth, for the fresh start that is coming. And the guidebook says the element of earth enables us to ground our projects, while the element of water enables us to flow with them. When combined in the earth and water dragon, these are very auspicious qualities. When mixed together in the physical world, earth and water create mud, which is excellent for the growth of seeds. This card suggests it is time to start a new phase of your life. Fresh opportunities may be presenting themselves to you, so be ready to nurture any ideas or visions that come to you. And I feel like these new ideas will come to you through the process of curiosity and discovery and exploring. And it reminds me of like the stories you hear where someone accidentally starts to do something and then it becomes really popular or they're really good at it, and it was never in their radar. They never would have thought to do that thing. And Spirit is giving me the example of you're an engineer and you take a painting class for fun, and the next thing you know, you're selling prints online because you just have this natural ability to paint, that because you're so different and you came to this thing in such a different way, that your mind thinks differently or processes differently, and the things you create are new and interesting. Like you're breaking the rules because you don't even know the rules to start. And I'm getting that example in music too, that it's like you're gifted the equipment and you have the software and the capability to start messing with music online, like with creating music and composing music. But you don't know anything about music theory. You don't know anything about time signatures. And not knowing gives you this wisdom. And in not knowing, it's like you have more wisdom because you're creating with spirit. You're creating these things from the heart and not from these preconceived rules and regulations already set by somebody else. And Archangel Michael is saying that is the fertile ground that you find yourself in right now. That whatever you conceive, whatever you take part in, has the healthy soil to grow. Okay, all these cards just came out at once. Okay, the way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Actually, I want to move that out of the glare. Let's see, where can we put this? And I see how this card, the you're not trapped, reflects back into this, because this person could feel claustrophobic. They could feel walled in walking this path, like they don't have many options available to them. And Archangel Michael is saying, trust this path, stay the course. And I feel like maybe it feels claustrophobic on purpose because he's trying to keep you on this path, and the path is uncomfortable. It's hard to stay on the path. And maybe there's not even a path at all. That you're creating your own path and you're like, this can't be the way. I have to be off trail. This can't be the way to where I need to go. And Archangel Michael is like, no, this is right. This is exactly where you're supposed to be, and I am protecting you. Like, you are protected. And I'm hearing, because you're part of this new golden age, like this card says, that there won't be a path. You're not going to find this well worn down path that other people have walked, because you're leading. You're the leader of this new forged path that you're creating for other people to follow. Yeah, and I'm noticing in this card, it's like there's footsteps in this card, but they're nowhere near the map. They're over here. They're just on their own, doing whatever they want, not following this map. And I feel like that's how you feel. Feel like you're going forward, but you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting to where you want to go. And and it's funny, like I'm hearing like Archangel Michael saying, you think that this thing will bring you joy. You think that this path, I'm not holding on the camera, you think that this path will lead you to joy. But what you don't know is this part that's flipped over, this is the real joy. This is the thing that you're meant to discover, that you haven't even found yet. And that idea of you're doing one thing and then you just kind of fall into something else and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, I love this so much. I don't even know how I got here, but I'm so grateful for it. And I feel that's the inquisitive energy that this reading reflects, that the angels want you to be in. And on the bottom of the deck are, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. And then be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. And this is validation for you being that light for other people, being this dragon carrying this staff, leading the way for others. And with this card, Signs from Above, that's confirmation to me that Archangel Michael will be sending you signs as a way of comforting you to let you know that yes, you are on the right path. Like, again, stay the course. And this card says 444, so that could be a symbol for you, but I'm also hearing 333. I'm seeing 333 and 888 in particular. And just like that cardinal at the beginning of the reading. So cardinals could be a sign for you too. And dimes. This is a gold coin, but I'm specifically seeing dimes. And I just realized something too, that even in this reading, I'm using cards that I don't normally use. And that's another example of exploring and doing things different, because I never would have used this dragon deck if it wouldn't have fell. Because normally I go straight to my angel cards and my Archangel Michael cards, and I just went to grab a deck that I would normally use, and I heard no. And I feel this is Archangel Michael using this as an example for you too, to say, get out of a rut that you're in, do something a little bit different to change the energy. And this is a random example, but I'm hearing even have a different flavor of coffee. Like if you go to get coffee at a coffee shop, try something different, try a new drink. And it's just these little things like that. Oh, they give me the chills with that. That's so random. It's just little things like that, small differences that will just shift things a little bit and put you in that curious, exploring energy. I feel like this will be the last card. We'll see. We'll see what they say. And of course, a whole chunk comes out. Okay, go forward fearlessly. Perfect. Have confidence. Focus upon divine and perfect health. New beginnings and a fresh start. And guarded and protected. So just a reiteration of everything we already pulled, basically. And I'm wondering if this divine and perfect health card is also tied to like getting a new drink. Maybe get a drink that's not so sugary or something. But I also think another reason this card came up is this card actually reminds me of Archangel Raphael and not Michael. So I feel like he is also part of this big change. That like he's working with you to bring healing to other people, to yourself and to other people. Part of this like bigger plan. And this card here, it looks like to me like an angel over this new earth. That orange glowing new earth that's reflected in this card here. The new golden age. Right. Interesting. And when I'm recording this reading, we're also in the year of the fire horse. And that reminds me of this too. Like, this is the earth on fire. And I know Lee Harris was talking about this feminine fire that is happening over the world. And I feel like there's a connection to that in this reading. And through this bigger process that we're going through globally, the assurance that you are guarded and protected, like we have protected here twice, and to move forward in your life fearlessly and with confidence. And I'm hearing things globally are going to be shaken up, so that should be fun. Can't wait for that. And this shaking up of things may also play into that panic, that worry that you may have. And again, Archangel Michael is saying, like, don't panic. You are protected. Don't panic. And again, they're making me feel like, as a human, as a person on this earth, that for us, these changes, these things that are going to happen on a bigger global level are going to be uncomfortable for us. Because change is always uncomfortable. And that resistance to change. Not that we're going to be uncomfortable in that we're going to be suffering, but just that normal, everyday, like, I don't want to, I don't like it kind of feeling. Like, eat your vegetables, and you're like, no. That's what I feel like the angels are saying. Like, no, really, it's going to be fine, and it's good for you. And maybe, again, that's why, like, this perfect health card comes out. That the resisting the change could lead to unhealthy behaviors when it's better just to go with what is already happening. The idea that these things are occurring whether we like them or not, and it's best to just go with the flow and to go on this journey in that childlike wonder. And the cardinal's back. It's so random. And I think that's a perfect place to end the reading. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you to Archangel Michael and your guides for delivering this beautiful message. And until we meet in the next reading, I'm wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.